Hey everyone, it's Blue Blade Studios and welcome to Day 8 of Blue Blade's Christmas Cinema. Now, I'm wearing the same shirt as Home Alone 1. Same sweater as Home Alone 1. The tree's always here, my glass is still here. I haven't done anything different. You know why? Because they didn't do anything different when they made Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. Now technically that's not entirely true. They did several different things like, going to New York. And so what's this one about? Well, Kevin McAllister and his family are going to go on vacation again, but this time Kevin actually comes with them to the airport. The only thing is, he ends up getting on the wrong flight, and instead of going to Florida, he goes to New York City. But it turns out he's not the only one in New York City. The Wet Bandits, now the Sticky Bandits, are in New York City as well. The movie then repeats a lot of the same stuff from the first one. We see Kevin alone, although this time it's in New York. We see Marv and Harry do their shtick. Kevin meets this old spooky person again, and then we find out that she's not as spooky as she seems. She's a very soft person. And then eventually it ends with another big final scene involving tons of traps, each one more violent than the next, even more violent than the first one. Now, a lot of the same jokes from Home Alone 1 are in Home Alone 2. Like, for example, he uses an old movie to scare away some guys. The scary old person is once again repeated. And finally, of course, the final scene is technically the same thing. Just in general, a lot of the jokes from Home Alone 1 are repeated in Home Alone 2. Even some of the plots are basically the same, including the one where Kevin is very unhappy with his family and wishes they would go away. And this is where I gotta bring up this, and Nostalgia Critic said this better, so I'm just gonna briefly say it. Macaulay Culkin's acting in this isn't that great. Especially when you compare him from the first film to this film.
This house is so full of people, it makes me sick. When I grow up and get married, I'm living alone. Did you hear me? Fine, I don't want to be down there anyway. I can't trust anybody in this family. And you know what? If I had my own money, I'd go on my own vacation, alone, without any of you guys. And I'd had the most fun in my whole life.
I know he got really big and famous after that, and I don't know how some of the other films he did after Home Alone really are, but still, it's not really a good performance. Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern are pretty good as Harry and Marv still. It's neat to see them. And there are some other good performances in this movie as well, like Rob Schneider and Tim Curry as some hotel staff. Something positive I do have to say is I do like the traps at the end of the movie. They are pretty entertaining to watch. It's neat just how violent some of them are, like Marv getting electrocuted, like, that's insane. There actually is an audio clip of Macaulay Culkin making fun of the writing process of this movie, and how John Hughes essentially just took the script and everything from Home Alone 1 and just copied and pasted it and wrote Home Alone 2 next to it. Pretty funny. So I might sound like I'm being a little negative, but I actually do somewhat like Home Alone 2. I have memories of watching it in school, so that's something. But overall, after watching the first one, and then rewatching this one, and just seeing some things just being repeated so often, and Macaulay Culkin's performance honestly not being that great, it sort of just takes away from that. But it has some nostalgic for me, and honestly, I do like it. Not as much as the first one, but I honestly would watch it. Especially more than the other sequels. By the way, we're not talking about any of the other sequels. We're stopping at this one. And yeah, that was Home Alone 2 Lost in New York, and so ends episode 8 of Blue Blade's Christmas Cinema. Next episode will be a more positive one, as I am going to be talking about one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. But anyways, this is Blue Blade Studios signing off. And now I gotta get out of here without getting hit by some trap. Oh, what's this do?